Can you hear me? More importantly, can you see me? Okay. Good evening. Chag Sameach. Freilich and Purim. Purim Sameach. My name is Amiel Weinstock, and I was the president of the shul. On behalf of Rabbi David Hellman, the rabbi of the shul, Ezra Sivan, the current president, Adam Grossman, the board chair, Stephen Kleiner, the Rosh Purim, Paulie Neusner, the food director, Yossi Pollack, the Gabbai Emeritus, and all of you via the Kiddush Fund, I want to welcome you to our Purim party. Also, if you don't recognize anyone here tonight, tough luck, it's Purim. If you happen to be looking for a place to eat your Suda tomorrow, please speak with Achashverosh. I hear he throws a mean party. But come on, guys. It's not like this is my day job. Although you might think the amount of time I spend on this thing. Many people have asked me what I am dressed up as tonight. And those who figured it out asked me why. For those of you who still don't know, I dressed up like the Mechitza. But my reasoning is not what you think. When I was the president, I was often the topic of many a conversation. Sometimes good, and sometimes bad. But either way, there I was, front and center. So at first I thought I would dress up like our current president, Ezra Sivan. But I don't own any skinny pants, shoe boots, and cross-patterned shirts, ties, and jackets. Then I thought I would dress up like our board chair, Adam Grossman. But I don't know what he looks like. Is he here tonight? You see, I miss being the center of attention. But I realized this evening that no matter how hard I try, I will never again be the center. I'll just have to share the spotlight and settle for side by side. But come on! I'm working! This is not an easy topic, you know.
That's how you dressed up.
But as many of you know, for my day job, I work with Tom Brady's father at a firm appropriately known as Thomas Brady and Associates. Tom Sr. is like a giant teddy bear and one of the nicest guys you will ever meet. He is very proud of his son and often introduces himself simply as Tom Brady, the original. While our firm is not really in the football business, we do get some inside information every now and again about the Patriots and about the NFL. At this time, I don't have any juicy info about the Patriots, but I did hear something interesting about Pete Carroll, the coach of the vanquished Seattle Seahawks. The word on the street is that Pete Carroll will be resigning as the coach of the Seahawks. Yeah. Apparently, he has accepted a job as a special consultant to the Pope. You see, the Pope was impressed with Pete's skill in making 100 million people jump up and yell, "Jesus Christ!" all in 1 second. Yeah! All right, that's not too off color. All right. And so on to some more relevant stuff. I was at a board meeting this week, and the topic of the Mechitza came up. It was very divisive. There were people on the left side of the issue, there were people on the right side of the issue, and the women were in the back. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, all right, I'm just trying to have fun. Guys, we're just trying to have fun. Lighten up, it's good. Now, I hope I'm not talking out of school, but I heard that there were some very concerned people about the discussion about the Mechitza, and they formed a group and they called themselves Save Our Shul, or SOS. I must admit, I got a good chuckle out of that one. It was almost too cute. Like they got together, sat around a table and said, okay, we've got a real issue here and we have some very serious concerns, but let's focus on the most important thing. We need a really good name so that everyone will take us seriously. I'm not sure who thought that the international symbol of distress was appropriate for an issue as life-threatening as the mechitza, but they sure got my attention. It reminded me of the time when the Sharon community got together to come up with a name for their new Jewish day school. While I wasn't there in person, a reliable source told me that one of their first options was the Sharon Hebrew Institute of Torah. Suffice it to say, that one hit the cutting room floor very quickly. For those of you who can't picture that, as most of you know, or can tell, I was raised in a traditional Ashkenazi home. During the winter in Boston, my Ashkenazi roots become quite clear, almost literally, as my skin turns a brilliant shade of white, matching so nicely to the mounds of snow that we have outside. Of course, I love all things Sephardic, especially the food, the singing, the drinking, and let's not forget the kitniot on Pesach. But perhaps the best thing about the Sephardim is they don't use the "sa." What is the "sa," you ask? You know, it's the "taf" versus "saf." To this day, despite my yeshiva education, I have a really hard time understanding and comprehending the "sa." I lose complete train of thought when I hear about Yisro and mitzvos and toisvis. Sorry, Rabbi. I don't know who came up with that change to the way the Hebrew language is spoken, but it was probably the same guy who invented the word probeh. For those of you in the audience who wrote their dissertations on this issue, I apologize. That was meant to be a comedic rhetorical question. But really, imagine what the English language would be like if we changed most, but not all, T's to an S sound. Take, for example, the following sentence. The turtle climbed dutifully up the hilltop while toting a roll of toilet paper. Now this is how it would sound in yeshiva. The turtle climbed dutifully up the hilltop while toting a roll of toilet paper. Thank you. I've got one more for you. How about the following? Attention to detail is critical when firing an automatic weapon at a target. Spoken in Yeshivish, this would be, ascension to detail is critical when firing an automatic weapon at target. Oh, sorry, that's how I call target in French. Anyways, there it goes. Turns out this could be a great game on Shabbat afternoons for the kids. All right. I hope you're all having a good time. As I mentioned before, I frequently attend board meetings, usually for the good food and great entertainment. Who can beat Reisman Danish on a Wednesday night? Well, anyway, since most of you don't show up to the now open board meetings, I thought it might be fun to bring a board meeting experience to you. For this experience, I'm going to need the help of two friends. Shmuel, Debbie, can you please come up here?